Question 2. Simplify these expressions. C plus C plus C, 3C. Just for the practice, what if it was C times C times C? Very good. If we were timesing them, it'd be C to the power 3. But since we're adding them, just 3C. Next one. 2y plus 4y, 6y. Just for the practice, demos, what's 2y times 4y? Excellent. If I was timesing them, it would be 8y to the power 2. Next, adding like terms. 3z minus 9a plus 2z minus a. Well, the z's and the a's are not like terms. Yes, I could multiply them, but I can't subtract them. However, 3z plus 2z I can do. That's where the 5z comes from. 3z plus 2z. I'll write it out. So I have 3z plus 2z. And now the subtraction there, that's a minus 9a minus another a. So 3z plus 2z gives us the 5z. And negative 9a minus another a is minus 10a. Now we are multiplying. Negative 9w times negative 3. Negative times a negative gives us the positive 27. And since that w has nothing else to multiply it with, it stays, final answer, 27w. Am I going too fast? Okay. Next one, 6j times 2d. 6 times 2 gives us the 12. Should I say jd? No, we should say dj. Why, everybody? Dylan knows. The letters go how, Jackie? That's right, alphabetical order. Okay, now simplify these expressions. F times F times F times F times F. F to the power 5. If I was adding them, it would be 5f. But am I adding them? No. We're timesing them. F to the power 5. Now this next one. P to the power 3 times P to the power 2. If I were to write it out long way, P to the power 3 is P times P times P. So there's my P to the power 3. Times P squared is P times P. So I would add the powers, not multiply them. If you need to write it out long way, that'll show you the link between part 1 and part 2. Salud. Next one, negative 3g cubed times 4g to the 4th power. Negative 3 times 4 gives me negative 12. G to the 3rd times g to the 4th is g to the 7th. That's it, negative 12g to the 7th, yo. Next one, k to the power 6 divided by k to the power 2. If I were to write that out long ways, I would have k times 2 and then 3, 4, 5. So there's my k to the power 6. Dividing that by k times k. What's something divided by itself? 1. 1. So the k divided by k, that one cancels that one, and that one cancels that one. What am I left with? Yeah, and k times k times k times k is k to the power 4. 4. Next, 10m to the 4th divided by 5m. 10 divided by 5 gives the 2. And m to the 4th divided by m is m to the 3rd. No, even though there's no 1 written there, but it's understood that is m to the 1st power. Writing it out long way, m times m times m times m. There's my, this is 10m to the 4th divided by 5 times m. Now you should see clearly 10 divided by 5 gives the 2. That m cancels that m. I've got 3 left, so there's my m to the 3rd. Yes, yes? Yes. Very nice. Okay, let's keep going on question 2. Expand and simplify completely. Repeat it or fill in the blank. Everything inside the brackets. Perfect. So we've got 2 times c. That gives us the 2c. And then 2 times a positive 5 gives us a 10. 2c plus 10. Number 2, 9d minus 27. Next, 4y times 8 is 32y. And 4y times z is 4yz. Part D, expand and completely simplify. 4 times the quantity x plus 1. 4 times x is 4x. 4 times 1 is 4, giving us 4x plus 4. 5 times x is 5x. And 5 times 7 is 35. Combining like terms, 4x plus 5x, 9x. 4 plus 35, 39. Final answer, 9x plus 39. Questions? Good. Next one, very similar. Should have 5x plus 26. After we expand, 8x plus 32. Minus 3x minus 6. Negative 3 times x is minus 3x. Negative 3 times positive 2 is negative 6. Questions? Part E. Factorize. Bring the brackets back. Common factor is 6. 6x divided by 6 leaves x. Negative 36 divided by 6 leaves negative 6. Next one, we get 4 times the quantity, z plus 3. Now, is this, did you have 5y plus 15y?
Yeah.
Not a trick question, but they should have noticed, oh, wait a minute. 15y plus 5y, those are like terms that equals 20y. Not a trick question, but kind of a trick question.
How?
They're like terms. There's no need to factorize. You can add them together.
I just did y bracket 5 plus 15.
I guess you could if you would. You could have said
Yes.
5y times
1 plus 3.
1 plus 3. So 5y times 4. And that can be simplified to 20y's. Any way you slice it, you should have come up with a 20y. It might have been a misprint. It might have been a trick question. Tori?
I did 5 and then bracket y plus 3y.
No need for that last y. If you did factor out a 5y from each part, you'd have 5y times 1 plus 3. 1 plus 3 is 4. And 5y times 4 is 20y. Or you could just look at these and go, wait a minute. They're like terms. I've got y's. I've got 5y's. And then 15y's. Those add to 20y. So keep a lookout for one like that tomorrow. Any more questions on that one, please? All right. Next one, factorize these expressions fully. 8x plus 12y, taking out a 4, leaving 2x plus 3y in the brackets. Next one, we've got 9x minus 81. Is yours a 9x or a negative 9x? Is yours positive 9x or negative?
Negative.
Yours is negative? Okay. So taking out that negative 9, I get x plus 9. If you chose to take out a positive 9, that's fine. You would have gotten negative x minus 9. So either one of those is acceptable. Questions? All right. Part 3. 8b minus 24ab. Taking out an 8b. Leaves me 1 minus 3a. So these are definitely merit level questions now. These are merit level.
I didn't feel bad.
Part 4, 5x minus 6yz can't be factorized. The greatest common factor is 1.
I did the one that's
Oh, you did? You took out a 1?
Yeah.
All right, I'll take that.
What is that?
1 times 5x minus 6yz. You could also say can't be factorized. The greatest common factor is 1. That's the answer we were looking for, but I guess if you did that, you answered the question also, Molly. Good thinking. Next one, part 5. W squared minus 3w. We can factor out the w. When doing so, we have w minus 3 in the brackets. How could you check if your factorizing is correct?
The equation.
There is no equation. Try again. How can you check if your factorizing is correct?
Expand.
That's correct. Expand the brackets. W times w is w squared. And w times negative 3 is negative 3w. Last one. MC plus MP minus MN. Taking out an M from each piece. Leaves in the brackets C plus P minus N. Next part, G. Write an expression for the perimeter of the rectangle above. Make sure you simplify your expression fully. So that side's 2k plus 10, so this side is 2k plus 10. That side is 3k, this side must be 3k. Perimeter is distance around the outside, so that means I've got 2k plus 10s, which is 4k plus 20. I've also got 2 3k's, which is 6k. Combining like terms, 10k plus 20. Next one, write a simplified expression for the area. Base times height. The 2k plus 10 is the base. 3k is the height. Multiplying those two, 3k times 2k is 6k squared. And 3k times 10 is 30k. Questions? All right. That takes care of question 2.